On any given day, it's set performance here in Jacksonville. You can be sure to find athletes of all sports and ages working hard through training.
We have baseball, basketball, football, we have pole vaulters, we have soccer, we train the Armada. We have about 25 guys in the NFL, a handful of Major League Baseball players, and our athletes start as young as 4.
You can even find some Jacksonville Jaguars getting ready for the upcoming season.
I want to bring out the best of myself, and that's my goal every day, is to get better, at least 1% better, and I feel like that's what I'm doing here.
But there's also a new age piece of equipment used here that does a number of things. One of those being a hot topic in sports these days, testing for concussions.
Impact test is kind of like the gold standard, or kind of what's been the standard for years. This is a little different, so they actually use this as a baseline as well. Once we have that kind of established, so you can't tank this baseline, then from there, if you're at less than 90% of your baseline test, we would recommend you not play.
Besides concussion testing, this new piece of technology can help athletes incorporate a mental aspect into their training as well.
The big thing there is that the more you can see and the quicker you can see, it actually slows the game down. So what this actually does is there's math problems that you could throw in as stimulants, there's colors that you could throw in as stimulants, and what this does is it actually forces you to speed up processing. And that's really the cool piece of the board. You really can't simulate that any other way.
The Dynavision D2 board has gotten great feedback from those who have used it during their workouts. The mental stimulation is something athletes of all sports can improve on. Ziggy Hood of the Jaguars is one of those who have some experience with the device.
I used it, years past. It helps on the hand-eye coordination. Make sure you use your, peripheral around you. I mean, you're going to need that for any player. It helps with your reaction, quick decisions like that.
It's become more widespread from professional teams to sports facilities in using the board as an integral part of training.
It's difficult, man. You got to get on it and stay with it. So we try to include it in their training 2 to 3 times a week to help them with that mental aspect of it. It's not just vision, it's the processing component as well.
Once your body tired, then your mind has to kick in, tenfold. I mean, if your mind goes, then, there's really nothing you can do on and off the field. So you want to tire out your body as much as possible. Then when it comes to the mental work, you want to be sharp.
Drew Copley, Action Sports Jax.